Hello. Oh my goodness. Hi, it's me, Jess. It's me, Jess. I am the founder, creator, and owner of MyTaropist. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. It's another edition of Subs Only. So what we do on Subs Only and plus members, subs and members only, but obviously you're a sub if you're a member. So anyway, so what we do on this is pay what you can. So if you're a subscriber of this channel, the My Taropist channel, welcome. If you haven't subbed up, sub up now, so you can join us today and get future notifications for videos that come out. We go all signs. We do all signs live every week. We do one question readings. It's a lot of fun here. So hopefully you would like to join us. So anyway, come on in, come through. If you're a subscriber, you can chitty chat with us. We can chop it up in the chat. And if you have a question, I'm available. It's pay what you can for subscribers. So anything from 99 cents on up. All the info is in the description of this video. You can do PayPal, Super Chat, Cash App, Venmo. Again, anything from 99 cents up. And then if you are a member of this channel, if you're one of my light beans, this is another opportunity for you to get your free questions in for the month of September. If you're a tier 1 light bean, that's a light bean sprout. It is one question. If you're a radiant light bean, that's tier 2, you get 2 questions. And if you're tier 3 luminous light bean, you get 3 questions. So if you haven't had your questions, if you haven't got your questions in for this lovely month of September, then this is your opportunity to do it. So without further ado, I did have one person who did not get her questions answered from the last time we did this. And the only problem, my girl, is I don't know. Kitty. It was Kitty. And I asked if Kitty could put a comment with her question. And Kitty Boo, I don't see if you did it. I didn't see if you did it. So Kitty, if you're out there, newbie me. Hey. Hey, girl. Hey, see? You're a light bean now. Now you're a light bean. Yay. And you can thank, I believe it was FG that did the donation that randomly selected you, or gifted a membership that randomly, and YouTube randomly selected you. So hey, girl. Congratulations. Welcome to the light bean babies. Yeah. So you see you got your little light bean badge, and hopefully you also can see the emojis, the special emojis for the channel, including the boji. And it also means you get a free question. Yeah. So I don't know which tier you're at, like what they paid for you, but the way we do the members questions is every month the members get to ask questions for free. So if you're tier 1 light bean sprouts, you get 1 question. If you're tier 2 radiant light beans, you get 2. And if you're tier 3 luminous light beans, you get 3 questions. No, now on the lives. If you want to, I'm going to be coming back again and doing this some more, but I know that some of my members, channel members, I'm going to take my bracelet off because it's a little noisy, but some of my channel members did not get their questions in yet for September. So I'm trying to keep popping on and hoping that I catch some more of my members, and anyone else who wants to, any subscribers who want to also get questions asked. Hey, Jack Mac, how you doing, boo? What's up with you? Good to see you, Jack Mac. So I've been just keep keep trying to get them all. And regardless, like if they miss a live and if they miss all the lives and they're not able to come in during a live to ask a question, I put a post in the members only section, and they can drop it, and I do a members only pre-recorded. So yeah, I'm a little big Jack Mac. I love it. So now you're hungry. I know, right? So I'm not gonna be on for like too long today. Probably for, let me see, my time is still on my laptop is still Pacific time because a lot of my clients were still in California. So okay, so I'll be on for like maybe about 2 hours. The free question, Jack Mac, is for members. So go ahead and take a look at the let me put a little pin a comment up here. So but check the description. And for subs, it's pay what you can. So anything from 99 cents up per question. So if we get folks in here, I'll keep chitty chatting with y'all, hanging out for a couple hours. And if not, if it's dead tonight, I'll do other things. I got stuff to do, you know. But I love hanging out with y'all, and I love answering your questions. Thank you. It's a dress. It was it's a dress. It was like my birthday dress. I wear this for my birthday dinner. It's really loose and flowy and comfy, and that was the vibe I was going for, you know. Loose and flowy and comfy. That's what I wanted. Thank you, boo. Hey, Jano Jason. Actually, I think I did a live on my birthday, like right before I went to that birthday dinner, and I think I wore this. How you doing? Light Beam Jason. I'm gonna open, just in case, I'm gonna open PayPal so it's all ready to go. I sent you an email today, newbie me, responding to your email. And I don't know if you saw it, because I did tell you, like, oh, guess what? You're a light beam now. But your family is so beautiful. I really enjoyed getting to read for you. So it was awesome. Mm-hmm. Brittany! Hey, Brittany X, speaking of emails, I emailed you too. I've been trying to catch up on emails earlier today. You got it? Okay, yay. Please send me a email back if you haven't yet, Brittany, because I maybe didn't see it yet. But definitely send me an email back and let me know how that Astro Guide works for you. I'm really excited. So a couple of things. Both of you, 2 of you, I should say. There's 4 of you that I see in the chitty chat. But Newbie Me and Brittany X have both been recipients of a new offering that Jess has been messing around with that I am so excited about, which is my guides. My guides. I'm so excited about these guides, you guys. As someone who's a writer and has done a lot of work in the digital space and in communications and marketing and publicity, and also a lot of desktop publishing and just like a lot of writing, editing, et cetera, and creating offerings for clients. I'm like, I'm trying to do this for y'all, because by clients, I mean like for my other business. I'm like, wait a second, I should start doing more of what I love and what I'm really good at for y'all, and for myself, for my own business. So I'm really excited about this, because one thing that drives me super nuts about tarot is a lot of people have just a totally, in my humble opinion, misguided impression and idea of what it is, and look at it as like a fortune telling tool, as something that's like, you know, predicts the future, something that, and I also feel too, like it hurts my heart as a reader, especially since I started a YouTube platform, because when I was reading for clients professionally before I did YouTube, it felt so much more rewarding and fulfilling. And I was like, what is missing here? Well, there's a lot of bull cocky banana foo foo shishi happening in the YouTube space. But aside from all that, it was the lack of integration of the messages. I was finding that like a lot of people, hey Sharon, I was finding that a lot of people that I was reading for that came from like the YouTube space, there was a lack of integration of the messaging, kept getting people asking the same questions over and over and over. And I felt like with a lot of people, we're just like spinning our wheels, and there's no actionable steps taken that can really help improve. Because I'm about your healing journey. I'm about tarot as a therapeutic tool. And so these guides that I'm creating are intended to really help deepen the readings that you receive from me privately, and to help you to really, again, like integrate those messages going forward, so you have real steps that you can take and implement in your life, so that you're experiencing growth and progress and change and transformation, and not having to keep coming back for the same issues like over and over and over and over, or the same person or the same whatever question over and over and over. I hope that makes sense. But the soul work guide that I created for the fall, that is an example of one. And then Brittany, I sent her an astro guide. So I'm going to have two offerings: astro guides, which are based on your birth chart and astrology to do a deeper dive. And then also soul work guides, personal soul work guides, that will be more about holistic therapeutic tools that you can incorporate. And I will make those specifically for you based on the questions you ask me and your readings. So it'll be really, really great. I'm super excited about those. You can add them on to your readings. So that's what we're doing with that. And without further ado, I'm going to get into these readings. Let's see. Okay. So, Sharon, how you doing, boo? You know what I saw today? Ireland is a freer country than the United States of America. You're like number 6 of the most free. Okay, Brittany, I'm gonna get you first here, boo. Sharon, I don't think you've got a question in yet for the month for light beans. So I forget which tier you're at, boo, but tier 1 sprouts get 1, tier 2 radiant get 2, and tier 3 luminous get 3. So hit me with your questions if you're a light bean and you haven't gotten your questions in yet for the month. I'm going to prioritize the ones that haven't had yet. And then if we're still hanging out and nobody else has come on, then I will go ahead and circle back with the ones who already have. Okay. So let's see. Brittany, I got 2 for you. Any guidance into timing for a new job? Okay, let me give you a timestamp. 1350, approximately, around about there. So any guidance and a timing for a new job. And then should you do project management, data analytics, or project... Wait, you put 2 the same. You put project management twice. Was that on purpose? Okay, project management or data analytics, or is there a third one you wanted to add in there, girl? Let me know. I'll start with your first question, okay? I know there's a little delay on y'all's end, so I'll keep checking the chat. Okay, this is for Brittany. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you for clear messages for Brittany. Any guidance into timing? Now, you know how it is with timing and tarot. I'm pretty sure if you've got a personal, most of the time, or if you've been watching my channel long enough, you've probably heard me talk about timing in tarot. And because timing and energy is fluid and is dependent upon choices and decisions you make, when we're asking a timing question, it's based on current energy if you progress down this path as is and don't deviate or whatever, okay? But also take it with a grain of salt with timing, okay? There are other ways to ask for timing, like, what do I need to do in order to expedite this process or me getting this? There's ways that this is, when we get deeper with tarot, there are questions you can ask that really deepen the reading rather than like yes or no questions or specific time. But there are ways to gauge time. There are those too. Not every reader knows about that, but Jess has a cheat sheet to help me with that. So let's get into it. All right, timing for Brittany. Timing for a new job. Holy Spirit, what can you tell us about timing when Brittany may be getting a new job? What can you tell us about when Brittany may be getting a new job? BRITTANY, Brittany. Can you tell us about timing? Interesting. Why I feel like I'm getting like love message here for you. Are you seeing anyone? Are you like dating anybody by any chance? Okay. Well, you got the Six of Swords reversed, which is not a good gauge of time. Hold on one second, boo. Swords is usually winter time. You have the Lovers underneath that though, which is obviously would indicate Gemini season, which is in like what Gemini season, May to June. But then you got this winter energy here, but it's in reverse. It's almost feeling like you may end up being tempted to go back to return to make a decision to return to something else, maybe something you did in the past that you moved away from or moved on from in terms of like a job or a career. The Six of Swords is like mid-January to early February. Like January 20th to like February 6th, February 8th, something like that. If we're talking about specific date, but it's in reverse. Why is Six of Swords in reverse for Brittany? Oh, data analytics, project management, or product management. Okay, got you. Okay. Tell me more about Six of Swords reverse. Hierophant, Taurus energy. So it's feeling like Taurus season's in the spring. This is really funky all over the place with the timing. But here you have the Five of Swords. So it's feeling like Brittany, it's feeling like it could be anywhere between. It feels like it's going to take a little bit of time, which I know you don't really want to hear. So Five of Swords to the Six of Swords would be like somewhere around like the end of January, like mid January, okay? Like mid January, approximately to like beginning of February, early February, okay? I'm just reading for timing. I'm not reading for messaging or messages on this one. And then you've got Gemini and Taurus energy. So that could be like Gemini and Taurus season. So that would be Taurus season is like spring, late spring. Taurus season is right before Gemini season. So it's like Gemini season and Taurus season, which is like May. So like May, between May and June. So it's kind of giving me hold on one second. So it's giving me a very weird sort of between Gemini season and Taurus season makes a lot of sense, right? But then you've got this winter energy in there. It could be that what it's looking like to me is you may find yourself making a decision and actually committing to something like a new job around, and you've got extra Taurus energy because you have the Empress here too underneath that Knight of Pentacles. So it's feeling like in the winter, you may feel the wintertime may be a bit chaotic for you. Okay. Wintertime may end up being a season where it may be a little bit of a challenge, but I'm feeling like when winter ends, if you can withstand the winter season, okay, this winter coming up, so fall through the winter, okay, if you can kind of put up with what you need to put up with, knowing that season and that cycle is going to come to an end, meaning your current job and all of the crap you're dealing with it. So it's feeling if you can make it through winter, fall and winter, it's feeling like from late spring to early summer, or from late spring primarily, is when you're going to start to see a change, or there may be a positive shift here where you have something that you can end up committing to in terms of a new job. Okay. I see you, Erica. Thank you, boo. I'll add you to the list. So I hope that makes sense. It may be a little bit rough going through the winter, but if you can hang in there, okay? If you can hang in there. Yeah, Sharon, ask a question, boo. If you can hang in there, boo, it feels like things are going to really start to improve in the spring, in the late spring, okay? And that may be when the new job comes in. You may have I don't know if you're dealing with a boss or an authority figure at your current job that is really cracking the whip or being really making things really challenging for you. I don't want to get into all that. It feels too like through the fall and in the winter too, while you're like, slowly start to make your plan, start to do some things to kind of build maybe your skills, your resume, maybe even take a class if you can. I don't know if you're able to. And maybe also too with this energy that the next job that you go into may have something to do with education or teaching, or again, like higher ed, teaching, counseling, advising. It may be also that it may be a government adjacent. Doesn't have to be for sure, but okay. I hope that helped with that. The timing question. Let's get your next question. Let's see. Yeah, Sharon, definitely do get your question in, my friends, and I will add you on here. I'll put you right after ERIKA. Let's see, where is Brittany's? Should you do project management, data analytics, or product management, right? Okay. This is for Brittany. Okay, Brittany, boo. I'm going to split them up and I'm going to pull cards for each one, you know? I want to say too, it may be with that Six of Swords reverse, you may be going back to, you may end up, and maybe that will happen in Gemini season, or maybe in the winter, or even, I don't know, but there, it's feeling like you may have a choice or decision to make about going back to something that you've left, if that makes sense. Okay. Project management, data analytics, or product management. And I think in your personal reading, there was something maybe positive or an opportunity opening up with regard to like whatever career field you left or industry you left before, if I recall correctly, right? So something to chew on. All right, should you do project management, data analytics, or product management? All right, we're going to split them up. Okay, this is for BRITTANY, Brittany. Okay, projects, data, products. Okay, so project management, what's the energy around that for Brittany? Okay. That looks super positive, Brittany. Project management, you have the 9 of Cups. It looks like that's actually a role that you will feel like you found, like, oh, I'm in my pocket. Like, you know, this feels right to me. This is like, I found my little niche. I found something here that makes me really happy. It satisfies you, possibly like on an emotional level, or just on a, like, this feels comfortable for you. That's more of the energy I'm getting. Project management may feel comfortable for you, like, oh, I found my groove, I found my niche, like I'm gonna hang on to this for a minute. It makes me feel good. I'm actually getting a lot of satisfaction out of this role. Okay, on the bottom you have the Sun card, so I think that project management could actually make you very happy, and you may even get a great opportunity with regard to that, and one that could actually, again, an opportunity that can grow, you know. It could be that you could be getting an offer from somebody, maybe especially if you have like a female boss or manager, or somebody who may offer you an opportunity in project management. You may develop or create for yourself a niche in that industry or in that career field, and it feels like it's a place where there's room for you to grow. It feels like you can make really good money with that Empress energy, and it'll make you really happy. So project management right now looks dang good for you, Brittany Boo. What about data analytics? What about data analytics? Hey, Alban. Oh, thanks, Boo, for that. Okay, I'm gonna add you to the list, Alban. You'll be after Sharon. And thank you for putting your question in. How my leg is falling asleep, you guys. Hold on, Brittany. Hold on. All right, data analytics. I've got pins and needles in my left leg. Stop it. All right, I'm cutting off my circulation, I think. All right, data analytics. What about data analytics for Brittany? Oh, too many cards, Brittany. A lot of room for growth for you there. Also see data analytics that you could have success, especially like if you're very left-brained. It'll give you an opportunity to kind of excel and shine with like how smart you are, your particular mental aptitude and skills that you have in that area. It could also be that there's an opportunity in data analytics for you to also have some sort of leadership, authoritative role, or just, again, be an opportunity to really flex your skills and get recognized for how great you are. The problem is that it may take some time for you to kind of grow, or time for you to make money in that career in data analytics. So either it may take a little bit of time for you to kind of get to a place where you're making really good money with it. It may take some time for your career in data analytics to really grow, or for you to find an opportunity that is actually paying you well or is commiserate with your skill level. Okay. But it also looks like it's an opportunity for you to work more independently, more on your own, possibly like remotely, but you may feel more isolated in that role. And again, it may take a minute for you to actually make some money doing that. It may not be as profitable for you as other options. Okay. Or to find a job that actually pays well doing that. Maybe they'll, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Let's go to the next one, which was, but it does look like, you'd be recognized for being really great or really skilled at doing that. I'm not saying if it'll make you happy necessarily, but okay. Project management or product management. All right. What about product management for Brittany? What about product management for Brittany? What about product management for Brittany? Brittany, product management. Wow, I think you're starting to really hone in on the careers that would be really good for you, boo. Did the guide help with that? I'm so curious. Y'all, my hair is a little bananas. Looks like product management will make you really happy. Maybe if you get into product management, you may find yourself with a team that you really like. Again, more Empress energy on this one. This looks like it could pay you well, or again, you're with a team and some kind of boss or manager or supervisor, or maybe you're managing a team. I don't know, but that's going to, it's going to make you really happy. Like you're going to have a lot more fun in that. It may be, again, an opportunity. Whereas with data analytics, it felt like it was going to be more isolating. This one feels like there's more collaboration. You may even make some new friends with whoever your team is, or whoever, is in charge of you if it's not you. It does feel like there's a little bit of fear and anxiety about going into that for some reason, into the product management thing. A lot of fear, uncertainty, a little bit of stress and anxiety about it. You have justice here for that one as well. So let me check on justice. And how that's specifically showing up here? What's the justice about? Okay. This may be a career that you've had experience in, the product management thing. It's feeling like there's a history there. You have the 9 of Wands, the 4 of Wands. So it may be that you're a little bit, I don't know if it's something you've done in the past, the product management, but it's feeling like there's a part of you that's maybe fearful about going down that path. Is this going to be okay? Am I going to be happy with this? You maybe have been burned doing that before, or had a rough time with it for whatever reason. So if you do choose that one, product management, it's feeling like make sure that whatever contract you may be signing, whatever deal is being made, is something that is really fair for you, that you agree with the terms. Don't rush into that decision. Make that decision very carefully. It may be too that particular position, you may not be able to utilize all of your skills and talents and abilities that you would like to. So I'm not sure if that one will ultimately make you quite as happy, although you did get the 3 of Cups. So it could be that you're reuniting with somebody with that 3 of Cups and the Empress. Maybe the Empress is like a female figure, a boss, a colleague or something, or maybe it's just, again, your job. Like it may be that's there's an energy of familiarity around this product management thing is what I'm saying. So it could be reuniting you with something that you've done before, maybe something that was profitable for you in the past with the Empress. But the one that I'm seeing as the one that ultimately could bring you the most happiness, boo, was the project management. That one looked the best from just the cards that came out for you. Okay. So, but ultimately, it's up to you. I think you had one more. Let me see what's going on. Festival was great. Oh, Jason was at a festival. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Brittany, will a job come from my financial advisor's client for any position they have open? Oh, she has a product management position open. Okay, maybe that's where the familiarity comes from. Okay, let me check on that. Oh man, hey Negro. Wait, what? No, we don't say shut up to people. What are you doing in there? Okay, I'm gonna delete these because we don't talk like that. What even was that? Okay. Okay, Sharon, I got you, boo. So the order right now is Brittany, then Erika, then Sharon, then Alban. Okay. Newbie me, if you had question, if you're still there, newbie me, let me know. Jason, I don't know if you're gonna stick around, but I know I did one. I don't know if you got all your questions yet for the month of September. Remind me. Okay, Brittany. Okay, Brittany's third question. Will a job come from Brittany's financial advisor's client for any position they have open? She has a product management position open. Okay. Will a job, what's the energy around the probability here for Brittany for a job coming from her financial advisor's client? Brittany. It's not looking like it. I mean, we have the 5 of Pentacles. So that's looking like, I mean, that's a definite no if you're just reading yes, no, which I'm not really a fan of yes and no in tarot readings, but that's looking like a like possibly no, or even if there is an opportunity, you may reject it, they may go in a different direction, or the other option with this energy, which I'll clarify, but the other thing with this could be that there's something, but the pay's not great or something like that. Okay. Let me see. Tell me a little bit more about the 5 of Pentacles with regard to a job coming from Brittany's financial advisor's client. Wow. Okay, Brittany. 10 of Swords to clarify. So that's like, I'm going to take that note and raise you several more. So that's feeling like that's not going to be a good route for you to take. I'm not saying there won't be an offer, because there may be some kind of conversation or offer made or an opportunity, but it's feeling the energy is not good for that as an option for you, unfortunately. That's looking like yeah, don't go there for some reason. Okay, it's looking like a don't do it. Again, not saying that there won't be an opportunity or an offer made even, or a conversation that you have, but I don't know, for some reason it's looking like it's either not going to come to fruition, or it's saying, yeah, don't do that, it's not going to end very well if you do, it's not going to be good for you for some reason. Okay, Brittany boo. I hope that helped. I really believe that it keeps being like something around Gemini season, and I know that's far away, boo. I know. But it's feeling like there's something that there's going to be a new opportunity coming for you, possibly around that time of year. Okay. So, not saying it can't, the timeline can't be expedited, but that's what I got for you. Oh, okay, Sharon. No worries, friends. Thank you, boo. Will the Saggy get back in contact? You're an Aries sun. Okay. I will have a timestamp for you. I'm sorry about that. It was so good to see you too. Okay. ERIKA. Thank you again, Brittany Boo. All right, ERIKA. I'm a Cancer. Okay, let me give you a little timestamp here. My fellow crab, 40-50. Okay, ERIKA. Where your claws at, ERIKA? Get your claws out. Sippity sap. Okay. It's so good to see you. You just want to know in general what the cards have to say. Okay. Let me know if you're in the chat still. Oh, you too? Okay, Alban, no worries. No worries, Alban. If you guys get a chance to swing back in, do. If not, no worries. Hey, Tierna. Hey. How are you? All right, ERIKA. What does ERIKA need to know right now? Thank you, Holy Spirit. What does ERIKA need to know right now? What does ERIKA need to know right now? What does ERIKA need to know right now? Oh, I don't have the whole chat on, so I can't see everything. Let me turn that on in case I missed anything. Okay. There you are, ERIKA. Okay, cool. What does ERIKA need to know right now? ERIKA. Ooh. Kind of feels like you're trying to make sense of something or get a different perspective after some kind of like a heartbreaking experience or painful loss. Like you're trying to kind of like you're trying to make sense of it or get some perspective around it. Like, why did this happen, or what's going on? How do I move forward? The overall energy that came out for you was the Queen of Discs, nurture. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. It's feeling like this is a time for you to really nurture yourself, is what I'm getting. To be selfish. And being selfish is not bad. Being self-centered is. Okay. But being selfish in the sense of, and people conflate the two, unfortunately, and think prioritizing their own needs, taking care of themselves first, setting boundaries, making time for self-care, for time alone, reflection, to do something nice for themselves. Oh, I really want an ice cream. I'm going to have an ice cream. Oh no, that's so selfish. Like, I know that I know that I need to do laundry right now, but I really just want to go to the beach and just lay out. Oh no, I can't. That's selfish. No, those things are not selfish. That's self-care. That's taking care of yourself and your needs. And especially if you have gone through a 10 of swords, 3 of swords moment, it's feeling like right now, the thing that's going to rebuild you and give you the strength that you need in this season is nurturing yourself, caring for yourself, taking care of yourself first. What are your needs? What are your desires? What are your dreams? What do you want? Right? I feel like you've been through a lot here, boo, with this energy and the 9 of Wands here too, resilience. And one of the things about going through adverse experiences, like what it seems like you've been through, is it does teach us resilience. If you've never had to endure hardship or heartache or heartbreak or loss or any of those things in your life, if your life's been easy peasy lemon squeezy, you don't learn how to be resilient. But the important thing about being resilient here is you have to care for and nurture yourself. You have to learn how to prioritize your needs. You have to learn how to, again, just take care of you. Okay. Because if you bypass in the process of like trying to gain perspective, in the process of trying to heal, if you bypass your emotional needs, if you bypass your physical needs, your soul needs, if you're bypassing all of that and you're just kind of trying to get through and like, okay, let me just take care of the necessities, but you forget to really tap in and see, well, no, but what do I need right now? What do I need in this season? What's going to help me to heal? What's going to make me happy? And that, I feel like that's the energy that you need to be in this season, is focusing on prioritizing yourself, nurturing yourself. And there may even be here something that you've had some dream or idea about that you want to give birth to, with this 9 of Cups and this Queen of Discs, something here that you have always wanted to do. This may be the time to do it. I'm not sure if you have any Earth in your chart, or if this is in any way connected to like a mother figure. It doesn't have to be. Tell me. Sorry, it sounded like a ride at Disneyland. You know how they have like the music playing while you're on the. It sounded like someone like someone driving by playing like some weird Disneyland-y ride music. Okay, anyways, this is for ERIKA. Tell me more about this Queen of Discs energy for ERIKA. Eight of Discs. This may have something to do with something that you're committing yourself to, or work, career. Where am I at with you? There you go. As well. What's going on with your job situation? I'm feeling the need to tell you, like, there's no wrong choice, just different choices. Okay? Just different ones. And if something doesn't work out the way that you had hoped it would, or planned for it to, or wished it would, it doesn't mean you can't course correct and choose a different path. There's infinite paths to choose from, boo. You know what I mean? I think we get really hard on ourselves when something doesn't work out the way that we'd hoped, as if it's the end of the world. And again, as long as you have breath, you have hope. So as there are infinite number of doors that you can open, paths you can walk down, and there's no wrong way to go. And I think sometimes when we get stuck in analysis paralysis, it's because we think, if I don't want to make the wrong choice, if I choose this, what if everything goes wrong? And I think we put way too much pressure on ourselves with that. The only constant in life is change. So if something doesn't work out, change. change course, change path. You can always manifest a new beginning. You can always make a different choice, a different option, you know? Ding. So yeah, I that's about it, boo. I can't go too long on these lives, but I feel like I hope that helped. I hope that gave you some kind of clarity. Okay. I feel like right now is a time to like really work on yourself and commit to you. And I really hope that helped. Okay, boo? You got this. You gonna be all right. It feels like fall is gonna be really good for you. Like a season of self-care, nurture, pumpkin spice lattes. I don't know. Maybe Jess's fall reset special. No, whatever. It's gonna be a good time for you to really get cozy with you, boo, and love on yourself. All right, sending you big hugs. Okay, Sharon. Hey, Heather. Yes, Heather is correct. So I'm sorry if it's confusing on the thumbnail, but check the description. So I could pin that little avocado. So the free questions are for members only. And then for subs, it's pay what you can. So anything from 99 cents up. There's no minimum. I mean, there's no $10, $20, $30. It's whatever you can. What? Hey, girl, you didn't have to do that, Light Beam. I got you, Monica. Okay, so I got a couple new people on the list. Oopsie. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me update the list. So it got Sharon next, then Alban, and then somebody just came through on the dingy ding, on the ringy ding. How is everybody? Okay. D, I got you. And then we had LZ Fan 99. Okay. Whoop, whoop. We're on a roll. We're going for it. We're doing it. We're doing it live. All right. Sharon's question. Light Beam Sharon wanted to know, will the Saggy get back in contact? Okay. Sharon, I got you, boo. 5230 for Sharon. I have a couple spots left, and then I might have to close the list for now, but I will be doing this more regularly, you guys. By the way, if y'all missed the all signs, I don't know what happened. I don't know if people didn't realize it was an all signs, but I don't usually do all signs on Sundays. So I totally get it. But if y'all missed it, there was an all signs yesterday. It was the energy check that y'all voted for. Oh, I got you, D. I didn't want to say your full name because I wasn't sure. Because sometimes people have a different handle on YouTube than they do in their real life. And so I always try to like use a nickname or something. So I'm not like exposing you just in case, but you use your full name on here too. So it's good. Is it DELIQUASHIA? DELIQUASHIA? Hey girl, hey. I got you on the list, boo. You're after Alban. So I got Sharon, then Alban, then you, then LZ Fan 99. Okay, let's get it. But yeah, so there was an all signs energy check yesterday, in case y'all missed it. Check it out. Okay. Sharon. Will the Saggy get back in contact with Sharon? This is for Sharon. This is for Sharon. Will the Saggy get back in contact with Sharon? SHARON, Sharon. Will the Saggy get back in touch? Whoa. Hold on. I don't know if those were supposed to come out in reverse. So let me just do it one more time because they kind of came out really funky, girl. So let me just clear it, reset. Sharon, will the Saji get back in touch with Sharon? What's the energy around that? That looks like a yes. You have the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I feel like the Saji's still thinking about you. Okay. Hopefully I am picking up on their energy, not yours, but there's definitely, I got Virgo energy here, Gemini energy, if that means anything to you. They may have stopped talking, but there's still this desire I feel like somebody has here to give to this again. Maybe they want to offer you some kind of heartfelt communication, maybe an apology, forgiveness. There's something here where somebody's still, even though if you haven't been speaking, somebody's still thinking about the other, still, dreaming about them, maybe still hopeful, still feeling the strong pull towards each other, towards the connection. So they may even, unless this is somebody new going to come in for you, boo, but they may even make you some kind of an offer. Tell me what's that Ace of Pentacles about? Weird, I don't see Aries energy. I have Gemini, I have Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Oh my God, I love your name, Cat Lady of the Sea. That's funny. Okay, I'll add you to the list in a minute. Hey, Merita. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, please, for this. Yeah, somebody misses the other Four of Cups. Like they feel like something's missing without you. Again, you may need to flip it, switch it, reverse it, but this is what I'm getting asking your question. So like they're feeling like no one can compare to you. A lot of times in a love reading, when I get this, depending on what else comes out, I always hear nothing compares to you. Like they may have tried to look for love in all the wrong places, but nothing seems to really be matching the connection that they shared with you. So I see a reunion. Three of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Knight of Wands. I mean, I do see that there's been separation and distance and someone walked away from it, or maybe they're at a distance from you, but it's all kinds of yes, it does look very much. And Knight of Wands is minor arcana for energy for Sagittarius. So, I mean, I see them coming around and communicating with you, boo. I see you guys reuniting for sure. So it's looking like a yes. Now, the other thing, though, that the Four of Cups clarifying this Ace of Pentacles, it could be that whatever they offer you may not be good for you, or may not be something you want, may not be good enough, I should say, or something that you want. So be mindful of that. It can also mean that too. Just FYI. Okay, boo. But yeah, Sharon, I want you to keep going because it's looking like a yes. So keep us posted. All right. Thank you, Sharon Boo. Thank you for being a light being baby. All right. Let me update my list here. So we have Alban is next, then DELIQUASHIA, and then LZ Fan 99, and then CATLADY of the Sea. I love that so much. Oh my God. As a Cancerian with a cat, and have in my adult life I've also had birds too and fish, but mostly cats as pets. I just chef's kiss on the name. Okay. And also, yeah, someone who loves the ocean too. Merita, you're after Cat Lady. Okay. Let me see where I'm at with the time. Okay. I can maybe take one more, especially if I've got any light beams in there that want to do a question. So I maybe got one more spot open. All right, let's get into it. Alban. I'll come back again, you guys. Alban. Hi, Alban. What's coming up for me in the next 3 months? Oh, MERITA, don't forget to type your question in the chat, boo. Please, please, just in case you have to dip or something happens, because I don't want to miss you. Thanks, Fran. Okay. Alban. What is coming up for Alban in the next 3 months? Let me do actually cleanse a little bit here, the energy. We had a rude person coming earlier telling people to shut up. Had to say bye-bye to you, rude person. You know what I always think is really weird when people subscribe to a channel? Because you have to be subscribed to be in this chat, right? So when people subscribe just so they can come in and harass people, I'm like, do you truly have nothing else to do than to, like, really? Subscribe to channels just so you can harass people. That's crazy to me. Totally crazy. All right. All right, let's do it. Alban, let me give you a timestamp now. 101:30. Okay, Alban, what's coming for you in the next 3 months? What is coming for Alban in the next 3 months? Thank you, Spirit. So basically for the rest of the year, for the rest of 2025, what can Alban expect for the rest of 2025? What can Alban expect for the rest of 2025? One more. Alban. What can Alban expect for the rest of 2025? Looks like you're going to, things with regard to your work or your career, your finances are going to be looking up. It could be that there's an increase in your finances or money. You have 3 of Pentacles, so you could be very busy with work, with projects. For the rest of this year, the next 3 months, maybe there will be new work, new projects, new clients. I don't know what you do for work, but maybe you'll be even adding on. Sometimes for me with 3 of Pentacles is it can be an energy of delegating. So being able to delegate responsibilities or working on it with a team. It could even be with this energy, like you supervising a team or supervising some projects, Queen of Discs. But that could also be like if you're entrepreneurial, like new products and offerings that you're creating. But it just looks like you're going to be really busy with work. And that things are going to be looking really, really good for you, looking up, Wheel of Fortune in the upright with regards to your money, your career. Yeah, it kind of feels like with 7 of Cups on the bottom, like you've got some opportunities coming your way. Let's see. Tell me more about the Wheel of Fortune in the upright for Alban. It looks like there's something here, like the fulfillment of something that you've been manifesting. Again, it could be a new opportunity that you're getting, like a wish fulfillment. Ace of Wands, the 9 of Cups, the Princess of Discs. Okay. So I don't know if you're like looking for work, but the work situation and opportunities coming towards you looks really bang on good. Okay. You have temperance in the five of swords. So if you've been sort of struggling with trying to kind of, keep the peace within, if it's, or just peace in general, if it's felt like there's been a lot of energy around you of, I don't know, conflict, uh, of just feeling defeated or feeling like you've been struggling in some capacity, or stress, maybe you've been experiencing stress or like headaches, mental anguish of some kind. It's feeling very much like things are going to start to feel more calm, more peaceful. There will be a respite from that, and also clarity too. I don't know if you quit a job or you broke away from something here, or you quit something or broke away from something, kind of decided to go on your own and go your own way. Yeah, 8 of Cups, 3 of Wands, because you were unhappy with a situation, or were feeling like you were isolated within a situation, or things weren't really lining up in the way that you hoped they would, or weren't really feeling good for you. And you may have just decided to give up. Take it as it resonates for you. It does feel like you're finally getting like your peace, your balance in the next 3 months or in the end of the year. What are these opportunities coming towards Alban in the next 3 months? What are the opportunities here coming through for Alban? Yeah, I feel you. I see you moving on from some kind of a painful ending, or from a really bad cycle or season that you've been in, season of struggle, or feeling like, again, and there's a lot of energy of like around defeat or loss here, or struggle, so conflict. But whatever the case is, I see you moving forward in a really positive direction. It sort of feels like you're getting a renewed sense of energy, of vision, of clarity around your path forward and what it is that you want to do, and the action and the steps that you need to take. But I like this energy for you, Alban, because I've seen a lot of people kind of getting this. It feels like we're turning a corner, where we're moving from a season of struggle, or things have been challenging for some people, to where things are starting to move with much more ease, and there's more peace, and there's more calm and tranquility in our lives. Okay. Where instead of a fight and a struggle, it feels like things are starting to, like, the wheel of fortune is finally like moving in our favor, right? But you do have the Prince of Cups and the 6 of Cups in terms of the opportunities coming towards you. So this is a child energy, but it can also be that I don't know if you're going to be living some sort of like a dream that you had from childhood or from a long time ago. It could be also, reconnecting with someone here from your past. Water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Who or what is this Prince of Cups? Whoa. What's your sign, Alban? Queen of Wands, the Death card. Scorpio energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this could be it could be someone that you haven't talked to for a while. That could be coming back around, someone that maybe you had a passionate connection. I mean, you have a perfect pair here. King and Queen of Wands, and then the Lovers there with the Hermit and the Death card. It could be someone here that you haven't spoken to for a while. that could be like showing up, I don't know, maybe around Scorpio season, but somebody who's maybe gone through a personal change or transformation after some time of reflection, unless that's you. But it's looking like somebody here has gone through a period in a season of reflection where they've gone within, done some hard work on themselves to really change and transform in a positive way, is coming out on the other side feeling more alive, more vibrant. But that's energy I'm also picking up for you in general too, particularly with this Ace of Wands. This is a lot of energy of like new strength, new vitality, like new energy, feeling, especially if you've been feeling depleted. When I see Ace of Wands, I'm like, okay, your battery is back on 100, right? You've plugged in, you've recharged, and now you feel like a new person. You've got new energy. You've got great ideas coming, like downloads of great ideas. You're feeling inspired. You're feeling re-energized, reinvigorated. So there's a lot of that energy coming through on this as well, Alban. It's like someone who's gone through a season of change, transformation, and growth, and now they're feeling like, this is also like that butterfly, the Queen of Wands with the Death card, like that butterfly emerging from the cocoon, a new person feeling like, I can now be myself. I'm feeling vibrant. I'm feeling alive. I'm feeling free. I can fly. I believe I can. No, we're not going to sing that, man. But I'm also getting to, there's a possibility that there's somebody who could be someone that you were deeply connected with. Especially if you had like a very strong, like physical connection with this person. You know what I'm saying? Or a very strong attraction to this person. There's somebody here that could be thinking about you and maybe coming back around. Someone from your past. Again, Virgo, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Scorpio energy on that. So that's what I got for you, Alban. Oh, you're a Pisces. Hey, welcome back. You're a fishy friend. Wow, for a fishy friend, you got a lot of fire, and earth coming through on your reading. Interesting. So for me, seeing a lot of fire and earth, it may be that you're going to feel a lot more grounded. And have more stability coming into your life, or for the next, the rest of the year. And with the fire, again, feeling a lot of good, positive energy coming through. Maybe especially too, some of this, there's a little bit of energy of maybe having gone through something that may have been draining, but you coming on the other side of that feeling more reinvigorated, re-energized, and feeling more alive again and more yourself. And also too, like, it may be that you're learning to express yourself in a different way for the rest of the next 3 months. So maybe you're going to be expressing yourself in a different way, whether that be physically, different way of dress, style of dress, hair, or just you feeling, I'm feeling this change within myself, and maybe you can relate. We're both water signs, sun signs anyway. But feeling like I'm moving more into my North Node energy, and I'm feeling this shift within me where I have less fear of like speaking my truth and speaking my mind. And, just being like, this is me. I don't really care what you think. Like, you know what I mean? So I've been through enough bullcocky banana foo foo shishi. I'm done. I'm not going to hide my light anymore. Like, this is me. This is who I am. Period. Anyways. All right. Big hugs to you, Alban. Thank you so much. Okay. So next is DELIQUASHIA. Hello. And then we've got LZ Fan 99, then CATLADY, then MERITA. I think I'm going to close the list there, you guys. I haven't seen anyone else come, and I'm also feeling like I'll come back on again. If any of my light beams come in, I will definitely get you if you haven't had your questions asked. But I also feel like by the time I get through these next 4, I may need a little bit of a break. So, all right. But like I said, I'll come on again. I will come on again soon. Hold on. I'm looking for, I think it was Cash App. Are you there? Let me double check. It was either Cash App or Venmo. Let me check. Dun, dun, dun. I think it was Venmo. Okay. So I can see your question, my friend. How's everybody doing out there? How are y'all doing? Oops, no. Hold on. I will find you. No, it was Cash App. My bad. Okay. And just in case, I'm going to double check PayPal just to see if anyone came in there. But you guys can chitty chat with me. It's cool. Okay. Oh, I don't see the question. Y'all do make sure that you put your questions in when you send a donation, just in case, because I've had too many times where people donated and then left the chat and then I didn't get their question. And even if you do have to go, I'll timestamp it so you can always come back and watch it later. So, DELIQUASHIA, are you there? Okay. So what I'm going to do, I need the question. So I'm going to skip on so I don't delay too long. DELIQUASHIA, if you're there, girl, I need your question, boo. I got your donation. I just need the question. Let me see if you happen to possibly put it in the chat. I don't see it. But when you get a chance, let me know what your question is. I'm going to skip to LZFan99 real quick, and then I'll circle back and see if you've dropped your question, okay? Also, Kitty, if you're out there, I need your question too, boo, okay? All right, let me get Ms. Monica. I'm not trying to skip anybody, but if I don't see a question, I don't know what to ask. Eek. Okay. So I'm going to do you Oh, there you are. Okay, never mind. I got you. I see you. So just in case, CATLADY, see, this is the order. So I have DELIQUASHIA, LZFan99, you, CATLADY of the C, and then MERITA. Okay. All right. Now I got DELIQUASHIA. Okay. Thank you, boo. I was worried. Sometimes people leave and then they forget and then they don't come back and then I'm like, ah. All right. My ex, DeMichael. Okay, so your ex DeMichael broke up with you last week. You blocked him on everything and he sent you a letter since. He is locked up and you sent one back. It was mean. So since I'm single again, what's to come for me? Okay. You're a Leo. What's his sign? And are you definitely done or do you want to see if are you at all curious about him? Thank you, Monica. All right, so DELIQUASHIA is single, a single Leo. Roar. Oh, let me get you a timestamp. Okay. 119, 120. We'll just do 120 for DELIQUASHIA. Okay. So I'm sorry about that with DeMichael. It sounds like it was not a good situation that you were in with him, Nobu. So I'm glad. If you're glad, as long as you're glad, I'm glad. If you're happy to be done, and ready to single and ready to mingle. Let's get it. All right. What's coming for DELIQUASHIA in love? 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 Thank you, Holy Spirit. DELIQUASHIA. What's coming for her in love? Woo! Oh my. Ooh. Yeah, that ex, I see you blocking him. And it's looking like you were dealing with somebody in that relationship who wasn't very honest. You have a good outcome, but I'm reading the whole shebang, right? So in that past relationship, I don't know if he was a Gemini, it doesn't have to be, but it's feeling like somebody in that connection might have been manipulative. I don't know if he stole money from you at some point or was just in general not very honest, was manipulative and dishonest. Yay, Delaney. Yes, I'm gonna put you on the list there, boo. Yay. Hit me with your question, boo, so I don't miss you. Like I said, if any light beams come in, I'm gonna take theirs. For everyone else, the list is closed though, because all right, but I appreciate y'all. So yeah, it's looking like you're dealing with somebody who was immature, maybe someone who tried to lead a little bit with lust or tried to manipulate you sexually, or but it's feeling like you were dealing with somebody here who was not great, right? We already know this. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, Gemini, Libra, or Gemini. I'm sorry. So I feel like blocking communication with the ex if you needed confirmation, which I don't think you do, but I feel like that was the right decision for you to make. Okay. It looks like you kind of dodged a bullet there. I'm not going to read all up into that, but your outcome in terms of like what's coming is 10 of Cups. I'm doing your reading, DELIQUASHIA. I hope you know that. So it looks like you've got some kind of a long-term, possibly loving relationship coming. I'm going to clarify the 10 of Cups. Tell me more about the 10 of Cups and what's coming for love for DELIQUASHIA. Tell me more about the 10 of Cups and what's coming in love. I know there's a slight delay, and I don't know how long the delay is between what you guys see and then the chat. So, tell me more about the 10 of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Boom. I wouldn't say it if I don't see it. I mean, it looks like you've got a new relationship coming. Okay. This feels like something that you could possibly be in for a really long time when that's leading to your 10 of Cups. So like long-term emotional fulfillment, harmony, happiness together, lots of love between the two of you. I'm not seeing anything showing me who, but it does look like this is going to be a long-term committed relationship. Okay. With the new. So I'm seeing you kind of it looks like for a minute, you're going to take a beat to get some rest. or a break from and heal from that other connection. The Lovers, again, some more Gemini energy. I don't know if your ex had Gemini in his chart at all, but I'm getting a lot of Gemini energy coming in. It does feel like once you really truly release that connection, which you have, but there may still be, because he's still peeking in your energy slightly, so there may be some cord releasing that needs to happen, or just like fully letting that go, allowing yourself to heal from that. And it's feeling like that's when the new is going to come through for you. So it does feel very much like you've got a new long-term committed relationship coming. What's with this Lovers? Let me just check. What's with the Lovers? What is with the Lovers for DELIQUASHIA? Yeah, I really think you're going to be in love again. There's your energy, Leo, Strength card. It's strong emotions and feelings for somebody here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, Leo energy. Clarifying the Lovers is the Three of Pentacles. So it could be someone that you meet through work or through friends, like through other platonic friendships. It could be someone who lives, like with the Three of Pentacles, I look at that sometimes as like a neighbor or someone you meet in your day-to-day life, you know, on in a platonic way. So either someone you meet through work, and through work doesn't mean that you guys have to work in the same workplace. It could be that you meet them at their job, or they meet you at their job, or through each other's job, right? That energy also to me is like maybe a colleague will introduce you, maybe a roommate, maybe a friend or a family member. You know, it could be someone that you collaborate or work with on a project together. It could be somebody that you've known previously and you're working something out. Like maybe you knew them platonically and you start working towards building a soulmate connection. So it can mean any number of things. Do take it as it resonates for you. But yeah, I see you moving forward from that past relationship. Somebody may be missing you, or you may be missing them. But again, there was a lot of energy of deception, or someone lying to the other person and letting them down in some way. So I don't see that other connection as being a healthy one, but it does look like you're going to find yourself in a long-term loving relationship with somebody with there's a lot of strong feelings here, whether they're going to feel very strongly for you or you for them, with the Strength card, Queen of Cups energy. So yeah, boo, that's what I got for you. It looks really good. Like it's going to be really healing too. I see you going through a lot of healing, and I see this new relationship being sort of like a wish fulfillment for you. Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't say if I was good. I see something good coming for you, boo, with love. So yay. That's good. That is good. Thank you so much, boo. Wait, what's that? That's weird. What was my chat just did a really weird thing. Hey, Janet. Okay. So let's see. Did you send something else? DELIQUASHIA, let me see. I don't know if that was the second question. Yeah, it is. Okay, so you got a second question. For what's to come for me since you're single again? Wait, oh, that's what I asked. Oh, I see. You gave me. Okay. Well, we got you, boo. I hope you got that. I hope you caught that reading. I'm going to timestamp these so you'll know. But it was really good. Thank you, boo. Okay, so next is Monica, LZ Fan 99. So we've got Monica, we've got CATLADY of the Sea, we've got MERITA and DELANIE. And that's it for tonight. I will be back again. Unless any light beings who have not had a question done in September come through. If you're light being, which is a member of my channel, and you have not had a question yet for September, then I'll prioritize y'all. But if you have already had a question, come around to the next one, because I got my list is done for now, y'all. But you can come and chitty chat with us and hang out. I love that. Okay, so LZ Fan 99. Anything that comes out, you picked up on. Wait, let me give you a timestamp, my friend. 1:30:20 for you, my boo. Okay, anything that comes out, please. You picked up on work stuff last time with your new. Sorry, let me heart these so you guys know I saw them. Okay, you picked up on work stuff last time with the new. Good. So let's dig in with that and see if the sneaky Sag is up to her shenanigans. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Okay, girl. Let's get it. Trying to decide which deck to use for you. I guess this one. I need some refreshment. Refreshments. Okay, let's get it. Okay. Whatever comes out is Monica. Anything especially regarding work. Whatever comes out for Ms. Monica regarding work specifically. Start there, because seems like that's what you were specifying there. So whatever comes out for Monica, what's up with her work situation and those people. Them people. Let's see, Monica. Monica. All right. Ooh, King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Oh my God. You may have a colleague or a coworker that's thinking about quitting and going on to do something else. To be honest, and it may not happen, but it's feeling like this is in somebody's energy, whether this is you or somebody you work with. That there's somebody who it may be due to a disappointment, and it could be like if some colleagues of yours get too messy with their interpersonal relationships and dynamics, that somebody here may think about leaving, quitting to go try something else, especially if they have, and this will give you a clue as to who. Maybe it's even you. I don't know. We have the Empress, that's Taurus energy, but divine feminine energy. We have the Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energy there. Fixed energy, which is all y'all over there at your place of work, which is, Aries, not Aries, I'm sorry, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, but it is feeling like somebody may be thinking about moving on to some other, it could be an entirely different careers. So this is, again, how you may know. It could be somebody here that has other skills, other talents aside from what you guys do there, so maybe they've had in the past a career doing something entirely different. It's kind of feeling like somebody may be considering, and I don't see them necessarily fully taking the leap, but somebody here may be considering moving in a totally different direction or trying something else due to some kind of a disappointment, especially if there's something that didn't really work out in their personal life, especially maybe in their love life. So that's why I'm saying it could be someone who's involved in some kind of, relationship dynamic that involves also work. Okay. And if it's not that, it could just be that they're feeling like they've gone as far as they can go with this job. They may feel like there's too much competition or or, you know, work is not, either things aren't really feeling like they're moving in their favor in a positive direction, or they may feel like they're struggling too much with other people's opinions, other people being competitive with them, you know, take it as it resonates. But it is feeling like somebody here is maybe thinking about starting something completely different. It could be also just someone wanting to change subjects, teach a different subject or something like that. So you also have here the King of Swords came out for you, boo. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, and the Ten of Wands. Someone here is feeling, and maybe this is you. So I'm not seeing Taurus energy specifically, except for the Empress, but in that world. But somebody here, it could be a masculine energy, but it doesn't have to be. But somebody here, it feels like is feeling very mentally overloaded, very stressed. Someone here maybe have had to take on too much responsibility in this new school year, and maybe they're regretting it, or they're thinking about like, what can I cut out? What can I cut off? Because I feel like I've taken on more than I can chew here. I'm feeling really overwhelmed and burdened, and I'm starting to feel like I need to release something here. One of my, you know, delegate some of my responsibilities or duties, or let go of some of my obligations, because there's too much right now. It's feeling overwhelming. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Hey, DELIQUASHIA. No, I didn't see your question. Sorry, boo. I didn't see it when I first went to do your reading, but then I saw you did put the full question in the chat. And that was actually really good. So I got both. I got yeah, so I did get it, and I did your reading. I hope you saw it. I hope you saw your reading good. It was, girl, it was good. You got really good cards that came for you. So I hope you saw it. I only saw one question though, which looked like, you know, you're single again, and so what's coming? All right, so Monica, let me get back into your energy here, boo. Okay, so Monica, let me clarify this King of Swords. Tell me more about this King of Swords, Ten of Wands, since that was the overall energy that came out for you, Monica. Tell me more about this King of Swords, Ten of Wands for Monica. Strong Leo energy. King of Wands, the Strength card. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It looks like somebody here is weighing a couple of options, or is trying to decide. Someone that you work with, girl, why am I reading everybody's energy but yours? Unless it's you. Are you having to choose between a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? Someone here is finding themselves at the crossroads, okay, of a decision here. And it's feeling like somebody is dragging their heels when it comes to a higher level of commitment, particularly looking like a marriage, wedding energy, okay? So I don't know if someone here is going to start to have doubts about whether they should move forward with their plans to wed, because it's feeling like somebody is getting very, very cold feet with somebody that they're committed to. And either somebody new comes in the picture and they're kind of going back and forth about, oh, wait a second, this is making me second guess my decision. Which one should I choose? Who should I choose? Or if this is just one person who is looking at this prospect of committing themselves to somebody for the foreseeable future, just as the Hierophant, and then again the Four of Wands here, and is like, well, I don't know. I'm kind of starting to feel like I'm not really sure if this is the decision and the choice that I really want to make. Okay. I don't know if somebody starts to become very controlling, or if this person is a Leo that we're talking about, because I know there's a Leo. They may ultimately decide to go through with something, but I see someone getting massive cold feet and really starting to think, is this really the future that I see myself in? Is this really what I want? Or just prolonging or delaying a wedding, like an inevitable wedding or marriage. Okay. So it's feeling like somebody starts to kind of question or doubt whether or not this is something they should do. But I kind of see what's the outcome, because it kind of feels like they go ahead with it anyway. They overcome that fear and decide to do it. Maybe they just drag things out a little bit, but I do see someone kind of having doubts. Ooh. The outcome does not look good. The outcome really doesn't look good. Page of Wands are reversed and then the Three of Swords. So someone may decide they're definitely feeling like somebody is going to break up here. Somebody is going to change their mind about someone, either marriage or living with someone or higher level of commitment. Okay, I've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Leo. Again, more Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius. Yeah, I see something coming to an end, someone changing their mind about something. Okay, Ms. Monica, that's yeah. Someone has lost the spark, or they start to get cold feet and doubt and second guess something here. Interesting. I don't want to pry too much because it feels like I didn't pick up you at all there. I felt like it was just picking up all the people at your job. What about Monica specifically? Let me see where I'm at with your time. Okay, really quick. Monica specifically. Anything just for her specifically. I did not specify only you. So let me just say, only Monica. What about her specifically? Anything that she needs to know right now? Monica, you may have love coming. Girl, you got a relationship coming, Monica. Look at you. Okay. I'm glad I asked. You have the Lovers and the Two of Cups, sandwiching the Eight of Pentacles and the Hierophants. Taurus, you, boo, Gemini. I see something maybe not great, maybe happening with the Sagittarius, okay? You may hear some kind of news about her. You did ask about her. So you may hear some news about something coming to an end, or her experiencing some kind of a tower moment. Okay. But for you, my boo, it does feel like you've got a new relationship, a really good one. Like you're going to be committing to somebody, and it's feeling like the feelings are mutual. To soulmate connection here. It's feeling like a committed, really lovely relationship is coming towards you, my friends. Okay, who is this person? Gemini and Taurus energy. Who is this person? Whoa, Four of Wands, too? Strength card, Leo energy, Page of Wands. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Maybe they're a bit younger than you. Doesn't have to be, though. It feels like, why the 10 of Wands here? This may be someone who has struggled with commitment in the past. Like, I don't know if you guys have talked about it in the past, and like, where is this going to go? What's going to happen? Like, it feels like there's a conversation coming, and this may be not soon, maybe a little bit farther down the road. But to wrap it all up here with this for you, it's feeling like you maybe have had or you're going to have, if you haven't already, had a conversation with this person about where could this go? Like, where is this going? Kind of a vibe. And this person maybe has had cold feet in the past or had commitment problems or issues, or maybe you have yourself had commitment issues with when it comes to committing. But it's feeling like someone is letting go of whatever that burden that they carried was around commitment, and is deciding to, yes, I want this. I want to be with you. I want to commit. Let's make this official. So, okay. That's what I got for you, boo. All right. Thank you, Ms. Monica Boo. Oh, you're in here. You're in the chat. What? Okay, what's going on? If anyone missed their reading, I will do timestamps. DELIQUASHIA, if you're still here, boo, yours was at 1 hour, 20 minutes. Okay. Just in case. I don't know if you were able to understand when I was on your reading. I hope you did, because it was good. I don't want you to miss it, but I will timestamp after. So I totally didn't even see the chat was going on. You got super cold feet after you married your husband and wanted out. You should have ran faster then. My parents wouldn't have you, so you stuck it out. Oh, I'm sorry, boo. Yeah. Whoever that was that I was reading with the cold feet, I agree. If you're in cold feet, to me is like your intuition telling you this is no. This is not a good situation. That's cold feet is just another way of saying my intuition is telling me hell to the no, no. So definitely listen to it, No, that was you, boo. You started at 1:30:20. Oh, no worries. Jano, if I haven't done a question for you this month, as a for your members questions, any members that I haven't done questions for, then yes, I will do them. But if you have already had, then wait till the next one, because yeah, the list is closed. But if any light beings haven't had their question asked for this month yet, then I will do it tonight. So you have 2 left. Okay, I can add you on here. So CATLADY is next. CATLADY of the Sea is next. And then I got MERITA, then DELANIE. Hey, CATLADY of the Sea, I see you, boo. All right, let me go back to your question here. Will I get a job after interview with manager at Elevance? Okay, let's get it. Let me do a little quick clear before I give you a timestamp. And thanks for being here. I really do love that name so much, CATLADY of the Sea. I'm like sad I've never seen you. I haven't seen you in the chat before because I love your name. I would definitely have remembered that. Sorry, just my this Palo Santo isn't wanting to light. Okay. CATLADY of the Sea. Will I get a job after interview with manager at Elevance? This is for CATLADY of the Sea. Okay. 149.20. CATLADY of the Sea. Will she get the job after the interview with manager at Elevance? I hope so. If you want it, I hope you do. Cat Lady of the Sea. Will she get this job? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Clear messages. After the interview with the manager at Elevance, will she get that job? It looks like your interview went really well. Like you answered the questions well. It was really positive experience, or they liked you a lot. Or they will. Oh, you haven't had it yet? Okay. Well, it's looking like the interview is going to go well. Okay. With the Page of Swords and the Sun. So whatever questions are going to ask you, it looks like you've got really good positive energy that you're going to be exuding during the interview. I'd say take some time, since you haven't done this yet, this interview yet. Take some time to like really study, like reflect on your past experience, or learn maybe something about this company. Like it's the Page of Swords and the Hermit is telling me like research a little bit, be prepared. But it's feeling with the Sun and the Page of Swords like there's very positive energy around the interview experience itself, or that you're going to be exuding some very positive energy during the interview. You have really good energy. So you have the 9 of Cups also here, the 4 of Wands, the Lovers. Now, I'm going to say something that a lot of people are going to really hate, but you've got some cards that are indicative of, I can't really tell you what's going to happen for sure. It's still a little bit unclear. There's still some uncertainty in the energy with regard to the direction that this can go. Okay. A lot of times you'll get a pretty clear indication, but this is kind of saying, there's a little bit of an energy of it can maybe go either way right now. There may be a lot of people competing for or vying for this job, but I do see the interview experience itself going really positively in your favor. And I am seeing that there's a wish fulfillment here coming for you. So why the Hermit? I don't know anything about this company, but the vibe I'm getting is there's an energy around like extroversion, or kind of putting yourself, like being able to express yourself in a way that seems very positive, very optimistic, communicate really well, things really flowing, having good volley with whoever is interviewing you, or the people in this job, in this position with the manager, whoever that is. Like I feel like you could have a really good rapport with this person if you allow yourself to like really open up to them. Like you would vibe really well. There's good energy around the interview process if you can open up. Okay. I don't know if you're at all shy or anything like that, or reserved, but it's looking like they're looking for somebody who's got really positive, warm energy, who can communicate really well, and who feels like a good fit, like a natural fit. I think, to me, and I hate to say it like this, like the vibes are more important even than possibly, your skills. Does that make sense? So I see this being a really competitive role and position, but what's this 9 of Cups about? But it does look like there's something here working in your favor in a really, really positive way, and you have a wish fulfillment coming. So is this role or is this a different role? Is this one or something yet to come? This one or something yet to come? Something yet to come. Clarified judgment. I think you may get an offer for this one. I don't know if you're currently at a job or a job that you're trying to leave. Let me know if you're at something right now. Why does the chat keep acting weird? Keeps acting super weird. But I don't know if there's like something here that you're trying to leave or walk away from, because that would make a lot of sense to me with the 6 of Swords and the Judgment here. If you are to this job, you have 10 of Wands, Judgment, and the 6 of Pentacles. So it could be that there is an opportunity here that they do make an offer to you. Okay. And if that is something here that you're trying to walk away from or leave, then it is feeling like it may give you the opportunity to do that from something that's burdensome to you currently. Like you're trying to be strong in the middle of some kind of trial. And it feels like this could actually do that. So I don't know that you got for something yet to come, you have the 3 of Swords and the King of Wands. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, 3 of Swords. So I don't know if something yet to come may not actually work out great, or if there's some kind of heartbreak that I may be picking up on. Because here's the thing with tarot, you guys, I read energy. So sometimes stuff will come through if I'm tapped into your energy that may not be pertinent to your question. I will say this, even if you don't get this offer, I really, really feel strongly that you've got a good opportunity coming towards you, or there's going to be some other opportunities and options available to you. Okay. Like I want to encourage you to not get too discouraged if this doesn't work out, but it does look like it could result in an offer for you. And it looks like the interview process is going to go really well. I hope you take the advice I gave you about the interview, because I think that may help you. If you need to watch this back again, but it is feeling like you've got a wish fulfillment coming here. And it is feeling like there are possibly going to be multiple opportunities, even if say this one didn't really pan out, there are other options here for you. Okay. So the advice I gave was, again, just to recap, do some research. Make sure you've done research on this company. You're coming prepared with that, and also on yourself, that you're reflecting your best self, that you're showing the best version of yourself, not so much in like a braggadocious way about, oh, here's all the things that I've accomplished, but I feel like this is so much about the vibes. They're looking for somebody who can communicate well, who's optimistic, where there's a good volley in the conversation and communication, where you just like click, you really hit it off there. You know what I mean? So it's feeling like the interview is going to be really, really positive. Just, do your research, make sure you put your best foot forward. I know this is like cliche, but what I mean is there's something here about don't close off. Don't be shy. Like really open up and try to connect with this manager that you're interviewing with, because it's feeling like a lot of the energy around this interview is more about vibes and less about how smart you are or how skilled you are. It's more about like Do we get along? Do they answer the questions in a way that feels really positive? And like, do they seem optimistic? Do they seem excited about this new opportunity? And, you know, are they a nice person? Are they cool to be around? Like, you know, that's kind of the energy I'm picking up with it. So I hope that makes sense. But you're in the, okay, so you're in the middle of a divorce. You really, really need it. I need to survive. I'm trying to be so strong. Oh yeah, I see that, boo. I'm trying to go hard as, yeah. I need to survive and need a job. I need this one, really need a remote role. I feel you. Oh, you're looking for a remote role. So send good vibes. Yeah. And be very positive. So I'm glad you said that, because it did look like, see, so for me as a reader, when I see like 8 of Wands, 4 of Wands energy, it's like work from home or work online kind of work. And that came in your reading. So it is positive or possible with that wish fulfillment energy around that 4 of Wands that you could get some kind of a remote or work from home position. So, but hang in there, boo. It really does look like you've got possibly multiple options that will be coming through. But that does look positive in terms of an offer and a good interview experience. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Sorry. I don't know what happened. I told you YouTube was doing some weird stuff, and it totally like crashed out on me. So, all right, I really hope that helped, boo. Okay. Merita, are you still awake? Are you still with us, my friend? Merita is like a couple hours ahead of me, so, and it's late here. Merita, what do I see coming for you for the rest of the year, career and in general? Okay. So let me get you a timestamp, 2:01:50 for Merita. Oh, you're there. Cleaning your face. Okay, good. Good, View. Okay. I hope all is well with you. Woo. Okay. And then Delaney and then Gino. Woo. Okay. Blessings to you, boo. Big hugs to you. Were you in London when they had those big protests? I hope you're staying safe and all the cuckoo banana stuff happening over there. All right, Merita. Oh, I'm gonna have to check your comment, Monica. I missed that. I missed it. Okay, hold on. What's coming for Merita for the rest of the year? In career, general, whatever comes out. Let's see. Let's ask about career specifically first. So rest of the year for Merita and her career. Merita. I see you possibly moving on from something or leaving a position that maybe wasn't compensating you very well. And like you moving forward, you may be traveling or taking a trip too. Like, I don't know if the benefits weren't good or the pay wasn't good, but I see you moving on to maybe better things. Possibly even moving or traveling. But then of course you have the Hermit, which is kind of cuckoo bananas. I don't know if hold on, let me clarify the Hermit. Feels like there's something coming to an end for you, but that's going to be really positive. It's actually going to push you towards some kind of a wish fulfillment is what I'm seeing. But tell me more about the Hermit from Merita. Virgo energy, Cancer energy. I feel like sometimes you may have a little bit of trouble believing in yourself or lack confidence that you will be successful, that you will get to where you're trying to go, that things will improve, that you will have the success and the victory that you're looking for, especially if you've had some disappointments or painful endings here. It's like there's this energy of you need to stop doubting yourself. Don't let the circumstances and the situations that happen around you to reflect poorly on what's within you, right? You have everything that you need inside of you to be successful. You are a success. You are great. You are wonderful. You're a great person. You are going places. You're doing the dang thing. You're stronger than you realize, right? You've overcome challenges like we were talking about earlier. Um, you know, you don't build resilience without facing adversity of some kind. So the thing that we can be grateful for during those times of adversity is, okay, what doesn't kill me makes me stronger, right? I'm learning to be resilient. I'm learning to be strong. I'm learning how, when something like this happens to me, who I am, how I respond, how I show up in the world. There's so much beauty that can be built in terms of your character, your inner person, who you are inside, from the way that you handle and manage situations that are adverse, right? The way that you treat people who treat you poorly, the way that you handle yourself in a difficult situation, whether it be a scary situation, whether it be a situation that's sad or brings grief, or that is unfair or unjust. Like, that's what builds character going through that. And so never ever doubt whether or not you can be successful. Never ever doubt yourself and what you're capable of, because any one of us, every day of our lives is an opportunity to show ourselves and to show God and to show everyone who we are and what we're made of, right? And I feel like for you, Boo, there's this need for you to really trust and have faith and believe that you are a success, that you are going places, that you have this and you are going to meet your goals. You're going to meet your goals. You're going to get there. You're going to cross that finish line. Stop doubting yourself or doubting, what you can achieve. Okay. So, I see you building a lot of strength of character in this next year or the rest of this year. I see something here about you possibly taking a vacation or going on some kind of trip or traveling. And that's coming up too. I think that'll be good for you if you can do that. It feels like there's something about that. I'm hearing return to yourself, like you reconnecting with yourself through that process. So I don't know if it's something about like going back to a place that's familiar where you feel, oh, I can breathe again. I can kind of rest. I can kind of relax here. I'm feeling like this is, again, that energy of recharging one's batteries. So especially after some kind of disappointment, there's a lot of need for you to travel or move or go somewhere, take a break, take a vacation, take a trip, something like that after some kind of a disappointment. So whether this disappointment's already happened, or a loss or something like that, if that's already happened, then this is kind of steering you in that direction. Yeah, you need to kind of get out. You need to get away for a while, take a little break, rest, recover, recuperate. And if it's not that, if it hasn't happened already, then it's saying like if that does happen, you know what to do. It's time to kind of move forward, move on, but maybe even also take a little trip, take a little break, rest up, regain your strength, So let's see. Merita. What about in general? I mean, that's kind of like work-ish, but hey, FG, what's up? Okay, what about in general? Anything else coming up for Merita? Now that song's in my head. For the rest of the year. coming up from MERITA for the rest of the year? Got 3 princes. Do you have siblings? I see you feeling a lot more stable. It feels like there's a really positive shift in your energy for the rest of the year, MERITA. Like you're going to be feeling a lot more stable. I don't know if there's like multiple opportunities that could be coming towards you or multiple people. If these are friends, family, like siblings, colleagues, or see you a lot less stressed. What are these princes here about? Four siblings? Well, that would make sense. The 4 of Pentacles, and you got these 3 princes here. For me to ask that, it's feeling like, are you planning on going to visit any of your, do any of them live at home still? Are you planning to go to like visit, to go home or move back home or to stay with family for a hot second? Let me see what this is about. Hold on. Could be that your siblings also like provide you with a sense of stability and support. I see you trying to get some clarity around your path forward. Maybe there's a bit of confusion around it. I don't know if there's a legal situation here or just you trying to seek some truth and justice in a matter, but there's tell me more about this. Try not to involve yourself in any kind of drama. Like if you've got siblings or friends or colleagues here, some people that are like peers, you know, with these princes, it may be that somebody may reach out to you to communicate to try to drag you into somebody's drama here, into some kind of an argument or fight or a situation. Try to kind of stoke some kind of a fire here and try to like, you know, instigate something. Try to stay away from that if that happens. Like if somebody tries to tell you, it almost feels too like there's something here where somebody is trying to tell somebody, spill a secret. It's weird, I know, but it's almost like somebody's gonna try to spill a secret here. Okay. It kind of feels like try not to get involved in whatever that is. This is also giving me a bit of Goldilocks energy. Like this one's too hot, literally. This one's too cold. This one's just right, literally. This one's too hot. This one's too cold. This one's just right. So if you're out here looking for some kind of an opportunity, and you've been looking for a while, hold on. Let me clarify each of these individually, and then I think I gotta be done with yours real quick, boo. Okay, Prince of Dis, tell me about that. Clarify. Let me give a shuffle. Wait, what are you saying? I have applied for a citizenship and submitted a master's degree application. Oh, okay. Good luck with that, boo. I'm wishing you the best for that. Oh, thanks, FG. I really hope that works out for you, truly. On both on both ends. I'm not necessarily seeing that in the, weirdly enough, I'm not really seeing that in the energy, but we'll see what comes out with this. MERITA, tell me more about the Prince of Discs. It's feeling like family. Prince of Discs feeling like family to me. So I'm getting kind of like you may be talking more with family from now the rest of the year, like really connecting with your family. That there's something about that is going to bring you a sense of comfort and clarity too, for some reason, you know? So, yeah. But I'm also getting too, well, hold on. There's something also too about a new beginning that I think you're going to be embarking on. Some plans you have for a new beginning that I think are going to work out in your favor. I'm not sure if this is related to like work or school. It could be work or school. But I do feel like those plans that you might have towards moving towards some kind of new beginning, and then that will result in a happily ever after. Okay. So you may be getting some really positive news about a new beginning. All right. Tell me about the Prince of Swords. Oh, it's a dress. This is a dress. Prince of Swords, Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Again, I'm getting you communicating a lot with your family. There may be a new, well, am I seeing love on that? Tell me more. No, I don't think that's about love. That may be about work. You may also get a new work opportunity or be asked to be part of a project. This could be also school as well. It could be really competitive, whatever this is, though. But it feels like it's, again, another thing that works out positively in your favor unexpectedly, or after an unexpected ending. Possibly there's a new opportunity that opens up here in something that's very highly competitive, but again, works in your favor. Tell me about the Prince of Wands. There's some kind of transition or move or travel. I keep getting that for you, boo. If this is about like a trip or travel, this could be reuniting you with some friends or family here. Like you may be connecting with or spending some quality time with friends, with family as well. Maybe taking a trip to go visit them, to see them. But this also looks like something here that you could be celebrating, that you could be getting some really positive news about an offer opportunity that you're going to be celebrating. So it's all good energy, honestly, boo. Like, looks really good, MERITA, from now till the end of the year. I mean, there's a little bit of shakiness there, but we addressed it. Thank you so much, MERITA. Yes, best wishes to Cat Lady of the Sea on success for the job and career journey, for sure. You're so welcome, boo. Okay, Delaney, Light Bean Delaney. I'm trying to find your question. Oh, anything general you need to know. Okay. 1 second. I haven't taken any break, and I do need to take a very quick break. So hold on. I'll be right back, you guys. Okay. Give me a moment while I go utilize the latrine. I drink almost all my tea, so I'll be right back. Okay. And I got Delaney and Jano, and we're closed for the night. So I'm gonna hit those two, and then we'll be back again soon. I didn't see Kitty, unless Kitty comes in the chat while I'm in the restroom. Kitty was supposed to be first, but I didn't see Kitty, and I owe Kitty a reading, but I don't know what their question is. So If they come in, I will take care of them too. But that's it. But y'all, let's chitty chat. Hang out for a while. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. I needed a break. I needed a stretch, and I needed to go to the restroom, so I'm back. Okay. Everyone thinks this is a shirt, and I get it because you can only see the top of me, but it's a dress. It's just a flowy, comfy dress, which I needed to wear. All right, let's get into it. Delaney, I needed to feel comfy. Okay. Delaney. Oh man, I just had your question, Delaney, and then when I skipped out. There we go. Anything general you need to know, please and thanks in advance. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna use this deck for funsies. Thanks y'all for being here. Let's get it. All right, Delaney. Anything general that Delaney needs to know? I hope you're still here. Oh, let me give you a timestamp. Oopsies. Where'd my pen go? There it is. Wait, let me just grab this one. It'll be easier. All right, 2, 24, 44. All right, it's for Delaney. Anything that Delaney needs to know. Hold on. I keep losing it. Okay, anything general that Delaney needs to know. All right. Anything general that Delaney needs to know. What does Delaney need to know? What does Delaney need to know? D-A-L-A-N-I-E, Delaney. What does Delaney need to know? Pisces energy, the High Priestess. 2 of Cups underneath that. I don't know. Have you been stressed about money or your health for some reason? Oh, wow. What is that about? All right. Tell me what's up with the High Priestess here before I jump into and make any assumptions. Tell me more about the High Priestess energy here for Delaney. You have, oh God, again, the devil keeps wanting to show up for you. Is there anyone that's around you that possibly has a gambling problem? Like a gambling addiction? I don't know if it's somebody in your family or somebody else. Because you keep getting this devil energy showing up around like your money, and 7 of Swords was there as well, and 10 of Pentacles. So I'm like, I don't know if somebody has been like ripping you off or stealing from you or draining your financial resources, or something has been feeling like it's draining your financial resources, or you've been feeling like, I feel like I've had a string of bad luck, maybe even. If it's not a gambling problem, which the devil and Wheel of Fortune usually can indicate that. But if it's not that, it could just feel like, man, I feel like I've just been really unlucky lately. But with that 7 of Swords on top of the 10 of Swords, I don't know if there's either somebody in your family or someone you were in a relationship with that you felt like you couldn't trust, or if you felt like someone or something was literally like draining your financial resources. I'm getting a weird energy off of this, Delaney. I'm not even going to lie. Like, I feel like, be really careful, like check where's your money going. Maybe there's something that's draining it that you're not aware of. Like maybe you forgot you signed up for, you know, something that is like taking, you know, chunks out of your monthly income or something like that. But you have, okay, so the main energy that came out for you, though, was the 2 of Cups and the High Priestess. So let me dig a little more into that. What's the High Priestess about for Delaney? Oh, yeah, someone from the past has blackmailed and harassed you. Okay. You reported to the police a couple of days ago how to change your mobile number. Okay. Yeah. That's crazy you say that, because I see, that's why I should just say what I'm feeling, because what I felt was that I really felt an icky energy on this. Like there was somebody out to get you and like steal from you. So that makes absolute sense with what I was feeling. Thank you so much for confirming and clarifying that. Yeah, I think you need to hide from this person. There's somebody here. I don't know who this is, boo, but the energy is wicked, like nasty, icky, evil energy. Like somebody is trying to piss on your cornflakes. Like someone wants to make you miserable, like ruin your happiness. You know what I mean? Like there's somebody here I don't know that I'm feeling a very vindictive, yucky energy. I don't like it for you because you're my boo. I don't like this for you at all. I don't know who this is, but I would say like yeah, definitely try to hide from this person. Definitely, yeah, try to hide from this person. Do they have water in their chart at all? I don't know. Leo, Capricorn, fixed energy. I don't know. But tell me about, I keep meaning to, let me clarify this high priestess for you. Please clarify this high priestess for Delaney. Delaney. I'm getting like it feels like there's a spiritual entity around this person, like demonic energy. Okay. I don't like it. If you can anoint your home with oil or holy water, don't go using like any kind of witchcraft magic. I mean, you need to fight this energy with the source, you know? I'm very serious. This is not good energy. And so this person's like determined to like ruin your good time. But I'm not trying to scare you. I don't want to scare you, but I'm just saying, okay. Yeah, you need to hide from this person. Like to clarify, the high priestess is the hermit. Like you need to go on witness protection program. Is this a past like love interest? But bigger. Okay, no worries, boo. Or someone mad because you turned down their offer or tried to hide from them. This is like somebody who I feel like is trying, like they feel like you, this is the thing, is like this person feels like you wronged them first, so they're trying to like be vindictive. This is just their perception. This is in their mind, right? So I'd say, like, honestly, truthfully, this, you need some spiritual warfare to fight this one, boo. For real, okay? And I'm not scared of this kind of energy. I'm not scared, and I'm not trying to scare you. But you do have someone here who seems really bitter and upset, and they really want to, get to you, get vengeance, get revenge. I don't like that energy at all. That's the antithesis of what I stand for and believe. So, again, not trying to scare you, but I do feel like you gotta definitely hide from this person, in the sense of don't divulge any information about yourself, your whereabouts, anything about you to anyone that may even know this person. Like stay as far away as you can, and be very secretive, protective of yourself and those you love. But also, I'd say there's a spiritual battle brewing here. So, anything else for Delaney? Anything positive? Anything positive here that Delaney needs to know? But that is something you needed to know, and that's coming out here for you, boo. Anything positive here for Delaney? I'm glad you reported this person to the police. If you can get a restraining order or something like that as well, I don't know how it works where you're at, if you guys have restraining orders there, but for sure, like if there's something you can do like that, I'd say yes. I recommend that. Anything else positive here for Delaney? Delaney. Yeah, they really want to ruin you here, boo. I'm sorry. That was, I think, how we started with the Five of Pentacles. I don't know if you're going to be starting a new job. Hold on. Give me something good for Delaney. Four Swords. Okay, so I do feel like you're going to be able to eventually drop this burden, this monkey on your back, and heal from this and get some rest. And it feels too like if you've been feeling stressed or overworked or overburdened, there may be a release here that's happening. Whether you're just like energetically releasing. By the way, a full moon, I think JoJo was saying is October 6th or 8th. I forget. 6th, I think. So there may be some releasing that you can do around there, but I'm also getting that you're going to be able to release this burden and finally heal and get a break. Okay. So I do see a break. I see a rest. I see a releasing of a burdensome cycle coming for you and being able to move forward. Yeah. Closing that out, out, and then moving forward in a positive direction. Anything else? So thankfully I don't think that's going to be forever ever for you. And the money stress, what about that? Because that keeps showing. What about the money stress? Is that going to improve? Financial burden stress here, will that improve for Delaney as well? Oof. Yeah, I think that will also improve. You got 2 10s. So you're coming to the end of a burdensome, painful cycle is what it's looking like. 10 of Wands to the Four of Swords, healing from that, getting some rest, getting a break, especially if you've been carrying sort of the weight of the world on your shoulder, carrying too many responsibilities, shouldering too many responsibilities. It's feeling like you're going to get a break and a rest from that. And then 10 of Swords to the Ace of Wands. So whatever this painful, burdensome cycle you've been experiencing again, painful, like a two also, not two also, well, also if you have felt betrayed in some way, a betrayal, like there's an ending coming, okay? And then you've got the Ace of Wands. So I feel like you're going to get your energy back. Everyone's getting this, like recharge your batteries, y'all. I do feel like you're going to get a brand new clean break, fresh starts, moving forward towards a new beginning in a really positive way. It may take some time, but I do see a release. Yeah, see, this person's energy keeps showing up, boo. 7 of Swords, 5 of Wands. Someone is being nasty with you, but I do see you moving forward, okay? I see that not being forever, ever. That's definitely coming to an end. And the 2 of Swords also clarifying that 5 of Pentacles. So what's this? Is there a decision being made here? Weird, I'm not seeing the police, but that doesn't mean that they're not going to have anything to do with it. Oh, well, there could be some kind of judgment call that's made on this. It could be, I don't know if they're going to be locked up or the law could, government law could make some kind of decision that's in your favor. Yeah, you've got a lot of newness coming through as you're moving forward, okay? So I see that you're going to get rid of and release whatever. I don't know if this person is like jealous, bitter, vindictive, like again, could be using some kind of dark magic of some kind, which is kind of the energy I was feeling there, which is why I'm like, you can't fight that with the same. You have to, you know. All right. That was interesting, Delaney girl. I'm going to be praying for you, boo, on that. But I won't, don't be scared. I really see that's coming to an end. So, but take care of yourself, protect yourself, and you're going to be all right. Okay? And try to get some sleep. Try to get some good sleep, some good rest. You need that. Okay, Jason. Wait, newbie me, did you have a question? Are you still there? If I missed it, I apologize, but I will be back. Oh, no, you were talking about the other person's reading. Okay. Jason, what's coming for me in the near future? Okay. Jano Jason. 2:40 is going to be your time. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me cleanse after that. Got some 40s. Yeah. Oh, man. 2:40. All right. This is for Jason. What's the predictive energy around Jason? What's coming for him? Oh, whoa. I looked and it was 2:41:41. That's weird. Okay. It's coming for Jason in the near future. What's the deal? What's the dealio for Jano? Oh, FG, if you're still there, I got your booking. So I just need to send you the Calendly, which I will do. Okay. Jason, one more shuffle for you. One more shuffle. This is for Jason. This is for Jason. What's coming for Jason in the near future? Good Lord. Like patience? You having to learn some patience? I don't know. No, just kidding. Oh my Lord. Okay. So there's a couple things. You could actually be, I don't know if you're going to be studying or learning something new. Like if you're maybe going to be taking a new class or something you're going to be researching or trying to learn about. It could also be, for me, this energy also can be like reading, studying something, reading books, studying about something. You have the perspective card on the bottom of the deck. So curiosity, reliability. So I don't know if there's going to be something you're going to be training in, studying, learning, reading about, researching about. And you have the 7 of Discs, perseverance. So it kind of feels like there's an energy of you putting effort towards something or working hard here at something. And by working hard, I don't necessarily mean like your job, right? This is like committing oneself to the study of XYZ thing, fill in the blank, or going to the library and researching and trying to get a new perspective or trying to understand something that maybe was complicated or frustrating, like a new language or something like that. Let's see what's going on here. Could also be with this energy, like you investing. So maybe you're learning about investing your finances or where to invest, how to invest. Where you'll get the most return on your investment, you know. All right, tell me more about the 7 of Discs specifically. You just want to see what that's about. Hey, is it Tierna? Oh, Boo. I'm sorry, Boo. I already closed the list. This is the last reading I'm doing tonight, Boo. But I'll come back again another time. So hopefully you have your notifications turned on and set to all. So, anytime I come on again, so you'll get a little notification, ping, and you'll know when I'm on here. But I already closed the list for today, Boo. I'm sorry. Jason, tell me more about the 7 of Discs for Jason. Oh, it's a 5 of Swords again. I see you maybe like there may be some kind of conflict coming in here between you and possibly like friends or social group. You have the 3 of Cups and you have the 8 of Cups. So it's sort of like I see you kind of maybe walking away or leaving a social group or a social circle or friends maybe that you have, or if you're involved in some kind of a club or, I don't know, like you and I'm not saying you do because I don't think you do, but I don't know. Like, you belong to a bowling team and you guys bowl on Saturdays and you're like, you know what? These people are too, I feel like these people are, wishy-washy, sneaky, gossipy, petty, I don't know, whatever, fill in the blank energy. But it's kind of feeling like you're like, you know what, I'm done for you also, it could be that you've been trying for a long time to like get to know somebody but I'm feeling like this isn't just one person, maybe like a group of people, like friends in a social group. Like you've been trying to get to know them, you've been putting in that effort to like understand them, get to know them, investing and building some kind of like friendship. And it kind of feels like there's something here that kind of interferes with that, whether that be some sort of conflict that comes in here, or there's a miscommunication or a misunderstanding, or I don't know, but it feels like you're giving up. You've got the energy of defeat in this deck. If you can see that, the key word for this 5 of Swords is defeat. So you got the defeat and then the walking away, retreat, the defeat and then the retreat. So it's feeling like you after persevering and trying to show up for some people or this group or whomever this is as a friend, getting to know somebody, whatever, putting in that effort and work and like persevering through that and putting in the time and the energy. It's like you're calling it. You're like, you know what? Forget it. I don't care how much effort I've been putting into this. I'm calling it. I'm calling it and I'm leaving. Like I'm out. I'm out of here. Like this isn't fulfilling me. I'm realizing that I'm putting in this effort. I'm working towards this. I've been working really hard, but like it's not being appreciated or I'm not getting anything out of this that's fulfilling to me. So I'm calling it. I'm just done. Okay. So this is feeling like this is not one person, but it's feeling like it's multiple people. You've got some kind of, either you found yourself in a third party situation with this, like maybe there's somebody who's committed and you're trying to, come in the clutch in case that falls apart, but more the first energy I felt was like this is maybe a group of people, could be colleagues, could be a social group, a club, a team. So take it as it resonates. But yeah, it's feeling like you're calling it quits and you're walking away. Anything else coming for Jason? You've had to do that many times. I'm sorry. It's part to letting those not aligned go to bring in better alignment. Yeah. Okay, what else is coming here for Jason? Anything positive coming through? Anything positive coming through? Was that the Prince of Discs? Yeah, it was. It's feeling like a friendship situation now, to be honest. Either you were the friend in a third party situation, or this was like friends, like a group of friends, like a, Taurus energy with the Hierophant, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. Tell me more. Anything positive coming here for Jason? Jason. Jason. Oh, good Lord. I looked over at my other two decks. One of them's got the 3 of Swords on the top, and one's got the 10 of Swords on the top. Let's just turn those over. What's happening? Okay, anything positive here coming from Mr. Jason? Jason. Yes, it looks like it. You've got the Princess of Cups, so there could be new love from maybe a younger water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Tell me more about that. It's also dreams. Princess of Cups is also like dreams coming true, like you following or pursuing a dream. What's on my ink? Oh no, that's not ink. That's smut, or not smut. What do you call it? Soot. Soot for my smudges. Okay, so it could be also you following or pursuing a dream, or having a creative idea that you're pursuing. So let's clarify this Princess of Cups. I'm hearing a dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. Tell me more. What is this about? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Leo energy, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's the High Priestess. Okay. I feel like your intuition is going to be getting stronger, or you may be doing more readings, even like as a reader, or maybe you're going to be doing some more like healing work, maybe Reiki, maybe because I know you said you were doing Reiki or as a reader. But with that dreams, the Princess of Cups, the High Priestess, the Eight of Wands, if you've been feeling sort of blocked, or like you're not really as connected to your intuition as you would like to be, there's a feeling in a sense of it's because you've been more in your head and less in really, really connecting to that inner voice, right? So it could be that once you kind of clear that blockage that is being created by your mind, your head, your thoughts, right? When I'm really tuned in and tapped in as a reader, it's not coming from here. It's all coming from spirit. It's all coming from the Holy Spirit in me. So there's a flow to that, right? But when we get stuck in our heads and we start thinking or intellectualizing the reading, or, well, maybe this is it, maybe that's that, I find that's like never good. It can cause blockages. Or just hearing God's voice and like really communicating with spirit, it's not coming from inside of here. It's coming from our spirit man. It's from, God inside of us. So when we're like, so this is a feeling in a sense of you overcoming possibly any kind of mental blocks that could be not allowing you to hear from spirit quite as clearly, like you overcoming that and really feeling like a heightened and more acute sense of like your intuitive voice and hearing spirit. So there's a sense of you getting out of your head and getting more into your spirit. Okay. Could be also too, I don't know if you're communicating with a Pisces, someone with Pisces in their chart. I don't know if this is like online or like texting or DMing or something like that, but it could be you connecting too with somebody who is spiritual themselves, and or they could have water prominently in their chart, particularly Pisces energy is here. But there's a need definitely where there's a block here, and it's getting out of your head and getting more tuned into spirit. Tell me more about this. Princess of Cups. And then we'll be good on that one. You had one more question too, right? I'm taking I'm milking this one. Yeah, I see there's a more communication coming for you with somebody. I don't know if somebody has let you down or disappointed you or something like that, or you felt like they rejected you. It could be that they're coming back around here. Like it wasn't totally a missed opportunity. There's still a chance for you to move forward with this person, to have some kind of like, you know, love possibly. So there's like a feeling and a sense of don't give up in terms of I'm seeing a loss or a rejection possibly of maybe a romantic offer, but I'm feeling like there's somebody here that's still going to be communicating with you. So whether that is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, I also have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, like younger energy. This is giving young energy or new, or possibly like communication coming in here on how maybe you can explore something further. Like, how can we explore this a little bit more? If there's an interest, there's an attraction, can we explore this a little bit more? So there may be some kind of communication to that end. Or maybe talk even about visiting somebody. I'm not saying that quite as strongly, but possibly. So yeah, that's what I got for you, Jason. I hope that helps. You did, but I can wait till next time. Okay, you're gonna split them up. Okay, no worries. It'll give me a guaranteed reading to do on the next one that I do. Every time I come on, I'm like, well, I hope people show up. You just don't know. So thanks to everyone who did show up. I really appreciate it. I have the timestamps here, so I will be putting them up. Once again, I don't know what happened to my girl Kitty. I don't know where Kitty is, but hopefully I'll catch Kitty on the next one. I still owe Kitty a reading. And then newbie me, you are now a light being, so you do get free readings too. But if you want to hit me on the next one as well, newbie me, I don't know if you're still there. So thanks for everybody, all my members who showed up and showed out tonight. Jano, Jason, FG, Janet, who else was in here on the member side? Oh, of course, LZ Fan 99, Ms. Monica, Delaney, Sharon was here earlier, I think too. And I'll have to get Sharon on the next one too. I think she had to go. So all y'all and everybody that booked a reading tonight, as well, I appreciate y'all. Brittany X, ERIKA, Sharon. Oh, we did get Sharon. Okay, so I did get Sharon. Alban, DELIQUASHIA, again, Monica, CATLADY of the Sea, MERITA, DELANIE again, and Jano, Jason. Thank you guys, all of y'all. I will get those timestamps up. I don't know if DELIQUASHIA got her. She had a really good reading, but it was like something was weird where she kept coming in the chat and was like, did you get my question? Did you get my question? I'm like, yeah, I actually did the reading. So I hope she saw that. So we'll see. Hopefully she did, because it was a good one. All right. I appreciate you guys as always. Beijinhos. Abrazos. You guys remember the fall reset special is still on and popping. We're booking them up. So make sure you snag a Zoom session if you want. There are also recorded versions available. And yeah, I'm really excited about that one. And I'm looking forward to doing some more with y'all. All right. Take good care, everybody. I keep wanting to say have a good weekend, but it's the week. Have a great week. It's Monday. I'll see you guys back here again soon with the new, good. If you missed the energy check from last night, please check it out. It was really fun. And I think somehow a lot of people missed it. So if you missed it, go watch it. All right. See y'all again soon. Bye, everyone.